Welcome back to Navy guys, and we are here to predict match day 3. And what's a Euros? This has been, in my opinion, one of the best Euros in a long time. Loads of it's just the goals that there has been, screamers or own goals. There's nothing in between. Underdog stories, everything. This is such amazing Euros, and let's just get straight into it. Match day 3. My predictions for match day 1 and 2 have been 50-50. Some of them I was close by 1 or 2 goals, some of them I was fully wrong, and some of them I was exactly underdog. For example, Slovenia Serbia, I put 1-1 and I was perfect on that. 1-0 Spain versus Italy, perfect on that. But for example, I put 1-0 Albania versus Croatia, ended 2-2. So it's always close predictions, but let's just get straight into it. Scotland versus Hungary. Now, I think Scotland, if they want to get through in third place with 4 points, or maybe even a second, but I think 4 points will be enough for third. They will have to beat Hungary, and since their fans are amazing and they have that talent and will to win this game, I think Scotland will win 2-0 versus Hungary. I think they'll score one early on, defend, and then they'll get a counter attack last minute to double the lead and confirm their spot in the round of 16 of the Euros. Now Switzerland versus Germany. Now Switzerland, who've played well against Hungary and played well versus Scotland, couldn't get the win against Scotland. Got the win versus Hungary, but Germany has just been unplayable this Euro. So I'm gonna go 2-1 for Germany because Switzerland I think will always have a goal in them, and Germany are just a bit too good for them. So I think they'll probably maybe they might be Switzerland I think will win 1-0, and then Germany just switch on and score those 2 goals just like that and win the game. Now Croatia versus Italy. Italy and Croatia, honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen. Croatia's on brink of elimination with 1 point, which was a draw versus Albania, and Italy has 3 points, which was the win versus Albania. And Italy just lost 1-0 to Spain, and apparently did not play very well. I didn't watch that game, but I think Croatia have been very poor, not played well. Their midfield's slow, it's old, and that's why I think it's gonna be 1-0 Italy win, and Italy will make it through to the round 16. Next, Albania versus Spain. Albania, I think if they want to get through, maybe they'll will have to beat Spain. Spain has been one of the best teams this year, honestly, up there with Germany. They've played their young wingers have been exciting to watch. Yamal, Nico Williams, their midfield's been amazing. Fabian's playing out of his mind. Their defense is solid. But well, I think they might rotate since they're already through, and I think they will rotate versus Albania. And Albania, their fans and their team is gonna be pumped because if they want to get through, they will have to beat them, and that's why I'm gonna go bold and go 1-0 Albania win. Because Spain will be rotating, they will not care because they're already through and they've already topped the group, so they don't care whatever happens. So that's why Albania are gonna do it and push through and win this game. Now France versus Poland. France won 1-0 versus Austria, 0-0 versus Netherlands. They played well versus Netherlands. They deserved a goal. I don't know what Rabia was doing in that chance. Decided to pass instead of shoot. Don't know what he was thinking. Literally just shoot and you've scored and we've maybe won the game. We defend really well. We defend well. We play well. We just need to score more often. We've had loads of chances. Netherlands versus Austria. We just didn't score many. I think if Mbappe was playing versus Netherlands, he scores 1 or 2 of those chances and we win the game. And we would already be through. We didn't have to be worrying. But now we're currently second. We're on the same points as Netherlands. And to get top of the group, and to even maybe to get top of the group, we have to beat Poland by with a higher goal difference than Netherlands. We have the same goal difference, so just win like 3-0. Netherlands win 2-0, I think. But I think France will win 3-0, saying that because I think they just have too much attacking talent, and Giroud I doubt will play. But for example, look, I'm gonna go first scorer, and it will be Mbappe because he's too goddamn good to not get a goal. So that's why I'm gonna go 3-0. Mbappe will play this game, and he will help us push that into a win. Now Netherlands versus Austria. Netherlands played really well against Poland. Actually, not really well. They played well. They won the game. Didn't play the best against France, in my opinion. I think they got dominated. Austria played well versus Poland. Played well versus France, and that's why I think Austria will win 1-0. I'm gonna go bold. I don't think the Netherlands. I mean, they're on 4 points, so even if they get third, they should be making it through. But I think Austria will get that, finish on 6 points, and finish second in the group behind France. I think that Austria just play better. Netherlands, they didn't play the best against France, got dominated. They even against Poland, they struggled in some areas. They got the win, but it's because of a Weghorst last few minute goal. So I think Austria is just a better team, better coached in my opinion. Koeman is not a good coach in my personally, and that's why I think Austria will get that win and go through to the round of 16. Now, Denmark versus Serbia, very crucial match in this group. I think anyone could get knocked out in this group and anyone could get through in this group. Denmark on 1 point with a 2 points with two draws, Slovenia and England. Serbia is on 1 point drawing with Slovenia. Now, if any of them want to go through, they will have to beat each other. But I think they will go end to end. But I think it's going to be 1-0 Denmark. I think Denmark will score like 25th minute, and then Serbia will just push, push, push. But Denmark have and Serbia's going to try and cross it in, but Denmark has such defensive beasts, tall, massive, physical, and that's why I don't think Serbia will get that win because that's the only way they can score goals, and Denmark will just fully counter it, and I think Denmark will win 1-0 and go through to the round 16. Now, England versus Slovenia. Slovenia should have won against Serbia. Unlucky with the last minute corner. I wanted Slovenia to win so they could go through in for the first time and win their first ever Euro game. Um, but it's just unlucky. Last few seconds and Jovic with a header to equalize last minute. Slovenia, my opinion, played well. They had a few chances which they probably should have scored, but I think England's too much for them. England also not playing well. Let's just mention that England's just not playing well. They score and then they just park the bus. They scored after like 10 minutes versus Denmark and then they just went fully defensive. They didn't have the. It took them 28 passes. Took Denmark 28 passes before England got the possession back, and they lost it immediately. England have no chance of winning. If they continue playing like this, they have no chance of winning, and that's why I will be going. I think it's gonna end a draw. I think Slovenia will get finish on 3 points, all draws, and I feel like England's gonna score and then just park the bus, and Slovenia's gonna get like a last minute goal to equalize and maybe send them through. I don't know, depending on how the goal difference and everything is. Now, Ukraine versus Belgium. Ukraine, who beat Slovakia 2-1. They were losing, but then they came back. Belgium, it's tonight. I haven't watched them play versus Romania. But if they do lose to Romania, I think they're out. But it does depend on the result versus Belgium, because if Belgium beat Ukraine by more, I think Belgium will get that third place spot. But I don't think they'll have enough to get through on third place. But saying that, I think Ukraine's still gonna win. I think it's gonna be two, no, not 2-0, 2-1 for Ukraine against Belgium because I think like Belgium have to get a goal because if they don't, it's just embarrassing at this point. But I think Ukraine will do it and go through. Now, Slovakia versus Romania. I think Romania will beat Belgium. They'll be on 6 points. They could get knocked out, but I think Slovakia is going to finish on 3 points in this group, and Romania will beat Slovakia 2-0, nice and easy. Now, Czech Republic versus Turkey. Currently, Czech Republic are drawing to Georgia 1-1. They lost to Portugal 2-1. Turkey play in 2 hours versus Portugal. Turkey who beat Georgia 3-1. I think Czech Republic, the fact they are losing at halftime to Georgia, I think Turkey will beat Czech Republic 2-1 and go through to the next round. Now Georgia versus Portugal. I think Georgia have shown a good passion and a good fight for themselves. They've scored twice in 2 games in their first ever tournament. They were beating Turkey, not Turkey, Czech Republic. They were drawing to Turkey. They were fighting well. They were playing well. They were showing passion, everything. But I think Portugal's, even though they didn't play well versus Czech Republic, and I don't know how well they're gonna play against Turkey. If they play the same, maybe Georgia have a small chance. Maybe they'll score a goal, but I do not think they will win. But I think that's why Portugal. I think 2-0 versus Georgia. Nice and easy for the Portuguese to go through, compose in a pretty easy group. Now, that's my Euro Matchday 3 predictions, the Latch Matchday predictions. Then it's going to go round of 16, quarterfinal, semi-final, final, which I'll do a video on each one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, write any comments you think I got wrong or what you thought you could do. Yeah, I'll see you another one. Peace.